Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Vrbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Baylor Bears, taking on the number 3 seed in the playoff, the Wisconsin Badgers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. Team out there, we're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start at the 25. First play looking to throw it. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. On the run, it's Jones. Going absolutely nowhere. It would be a loss on the play. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Big moment of the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Barry Johnson. Defense will stop him after about a 9-yard gain. It'll bring up 3rd down.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the first down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. Fair catch made at the 20. Russell. Grabbed by the receiver. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain in that short throw.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Now it's 2nd down here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They'll stop him with the 34. That will be a first down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Quick throw caught on the left side. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
And the Bears line up on 1st and 10 now. And he'll set up to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed. And he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. I think he's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Dropping back. It's Russell. With the catch, it's Davis. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out the space.
And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. The Bears looking to cash in this red zone trip. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, they actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there.
Now that's what I call coming through for your team in a pressure situation. Great read, got the ball where it needed to go, and now you're set up to get 6.
And the Bears looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Touchdown, Baylor, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. So after pulling up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Wisconsin, 0.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the football. Short pass finds the tight end. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. He'll hand it off. And he'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Makes the grab. It's Johnson. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how
facing a 3rd and long, their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught by the receiver. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on the 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time, they convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's past the marker and still going. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And Kirk Baylor has the lead here. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Through one period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the second? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Griffin. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. That's caught. It's Barry Johnson. Great move there. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
The Badgers looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And the pass is incomplete, just across the goal line.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
So it sets up a second and goal from the 4. Looking to throw yet again. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Badgers, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
Great job here by the play caller going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. Very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. But I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Scanning the field. It's Russell. Looking to scramble. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. He gets loose. First down, looking for more now. He's bled down, but the game moves the ball to the 39.
That's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
The Bears lining up here on 1st and 10. Will hand it off. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a first down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick pass, the catch is made. It's a fumble. The defense scoops it up. They bring him down, but a heads-up play to scoop. A fumble and make first down yardage.
You know, with wide receivers, we get enamored with their size and their speed and their versatility and their ability to make plays after the catch. But none of those things are more important than taking care of the ball. He makes the catch, but he doesn't secure the football, and it's a fumble.
Now, looks like the head coach made a smart move in that challenge. Officials are going to overturn their previous ruling after getting a look at that replay. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Dropping back, it's Russell. He's got it near the end zone. Bring him down short of the goal line, but it's 1st and goal from the 2.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
It's an option look. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Bears.
Chris, I don't care what era we're talking about in college football. Defending the option when it's really well executed, one of the toughest things that defense can do, and this quarterback deserves a lot of credit. A great feel of when to pull it and when to give it. This time he keeps it himself for the touchdown.
The extra point gives him a 14-7 lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. The shotgun handoff here. And tackled after a small pickup there.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. He's wide open. Look out. They bring him down to the 45, but a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Chris, you can see when the offensive line does their job and gives this quarterback time to throw, you're going to see plays like this and first downs for the Badgers offense. And they've had some good ones over the years. Very efficient. Of course, Russell Wilson is the name that stands out, but they've had others. Scott Tolzien, Darrell Bevel, Jim Sorgi, Brooks Bollinger. Some good quarterback play that always seems to make the right decision.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. And there's the handoff. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the catch. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. And the Badgers will bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Not what he was hoping for. Instead of playing the offense deep, it's a touchback. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Back to throw. It's Russell. Catch made on the right side. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Looking to pass here on second down. Looking to scramble to his left. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Boy, this defense, everything you want from them they do here except contain the quarterback. Nobody's open downfield. They pressure the quarterback. The only problem is they can't keep him short of the first down marker.
First down and 10 now. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Grab down the middle. It's Davis. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
And the Bears come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. Looking deep down the left side. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Breaks into the open. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make it. Interception. Great play here.
So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
Anytime you have a sudden change like this, Chris, I love to see the idea of this quick strike. The defense barely really has a chance to get established and get set. Next thing you know, they're dealing with an offense that's coming right at them, trying to put points on the board.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Caught over the middle. It's Barry Johnson. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator is doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the...
And he gets in for the score. Touchdown. playoff game is all tied up. And Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Downfield, it's Russell. Throws to the tight end. He's got a man down the middle. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking downfield near the end zone. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Baylor.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
They're setting out to try the PAT. He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Then it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Pulls it in. It's Johnson. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Badgers will kick it away to get us going in the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking to throw. It's Russell. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And the tackle is made. The screen pass there produces a solid gain.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator. And a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
A completion sets up a 2nd down play. Play fake, looking to throw. The receiver grabs it. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Just much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Inside the 45. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Well, these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
The Bears will have first and 10 here. Good throw. The catch is made. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Looking to pass. It's Russell. Here's the throw deep downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
And the Bears move into the red zone. On first and 10, looking to throw. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now.
Well, that time they're able to work the slot across the field on the drag. Precise route and a good throw.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Now this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. He keeps it on a design run. Touchdown, Bears! This offense is still clicking.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Attack on the BAT. It's a 2-touchdown lead now, 28-14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hilton. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Comes the Badgers offense back out on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40.
Chris, this guy has a big time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. From the shotgun, drops back. Looking for the wideout. Pass caught on a comeback route.
Boy, nice throw here by this Wisconsin quarterback. Good route by the receiver and a first down for the Badgers. And when Wisconsin can throw the football to complement their running game, they're a very dangerous offense to deal with.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Looking to throw it on first down. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down. You see more positive yards after the catch here.
Looking to throw again. Defense is coming after him. Grab down the middle. It's Johnson. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
Chris, man, I have no idea how you let that guy get that open. You know for a fact, all week long, in fact, they brought it up in our meetings yesterday, that they've got to stop this receiver, and then you lose track of him, and they're lucky that didn't go as a touchdown.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Caught over the middle. It's Barry Johnson. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Makes the catch. Can he get in? They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. Baylor has the lead here, sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets where we have a chance. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football.
Here we go.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Man, it's first and goal. You're thinking about trying to score. You're looking at positive yards. Instead, you're going backwards. It's going to set up a very important second down call here.
Offense facing second and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now third down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
Urgency here in the fourth quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's third down and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. They've got him in the backfield. It's a 40-yard loss.
I tell you what, considering they've been out there for a long time on this drive, they sure showed a lot of endurance there, coming up with a big stop. And now it's fourth and goal. And as an offensive coordinator and head coach, with this kind of drive, it just seems like you'd be missing something by not coming away with a touchdown.
Remember, a field goal here doesn't do much. So on fourth and goal, they're going for the touchdown. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. A field goal here doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 on fourth down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Caught near the goal line. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
Well, I don't blame the offensive coordinator here. It's the right thing to do down a couple scores. They just didn't execute.
So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. They'll run it here. He shreds the tackle.
And I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He'll be stopped short a couple yards from the goal line.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
How aggressive is this play call? Backed up here on third down. Backed up with the one. He's going to throw it. A deep shot right down the middle. And it's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the Wisconsin offense is back out on the field. And looking to throw now on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Barry Johnson. And a nice first down game there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
Well, you get some positive yards in the opening play of this drive. They need 2 touchdowns, so anything to move them closer to that first touchdown is always going to be good.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Looks left and finds his target there. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. First down, looking to throw the football. Delivers quickly to the left side, and it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Quarterback drops back. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. Oh, and another incompletion.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Looking for a receiver. The pass rush closing in. And the pass is incomplete. A crucial misfire here late in the game. And the ball will turn over on downs.
Boy, Chris, you just know down by a couple possessions late in this game, they had to be able to deliver here on this fourth down to give themselves a shot. By not getting the first down, this one feels like it's over.
Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. Pass complete on the crosser. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. It's second down after that completion. Leaning on the run game here. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Any team that likes to run the toss and can do it successfully means they can win the battle on the edges. When you seal the edge in order to let your back get to the corner, they got it done there for a very nice gain.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Takes the handoff. It's Edwards. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
He's got it in the open. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
We talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The Bears with 1st and 10 here. Here's the handoff. Stopped right there at the line, no gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second down after that run on the previous play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Single back, takes the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. One of those critical third down plays coming up. And the wideout goes in motion. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. And the Bears will look to convert here on 4th down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. And the importance of this attempt, if he makes it, it's now a 3-score game. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. We'll change the pre-snap look now. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. First down, looking to throw the ball. The receiver makes the catch. That's a solid gain, moves the football inside the 40. 1st and 10. And the Badgers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
And this pass is on target, caught. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Oh, and he dropped it. And that is a fitting end today for this offense. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been